And we are live. What's going on, everybody? Today is Tuesday. It's one of our off-stream days that we typically don't stream on. But guess what? I had to skip a stream. What was it? Almost like 2 weeks ago or something like that, or a week and a half ago. And because of that, we get a bonus stream today. And that's essentially what this is. This is a bonus stream. This is makeup stream. We are still going to have our standard stream on Friday, right? And we'll be playing some Battle Brothers for that stream. But today, we're going to be playing some Wartales. And we are going to be continuing our adventure into Ludern, the land of... it's the land where dreams go to die, to be quite transparent. I hate Ludern. Ludern sucks. And I think you will be very hard-pressed. And sorry, I'm like cleaning my glasses right now. Like that. This is what I'm doing, just so we're all clear, because I'm blind. I have to pay money to be able to see things. That's why I have a 32-inch monitor in front of me, and it's like 2 feet in front of me, and I still have to squint because, you know, I have terrible eyesight. But anyway, you're going to be hard-pressed to find people that actually like Ludern. It's a challenging region. The mechanics in it, they aren't bad by any means. It's just very unforgiving. And in comparison to the rest of the regions, it is by far one of the more environmentally challenging regions, right? And that's basically the reason why a lot of people don't like it. And that's why I don't like it, is because I'm bad at the game. And yeah, I just dislike Ludern. So biases and everything aside, I'm almost, and the reason why we're rambling at the start of the stream is because I still can't see, and I'm still trying to clean my glasses. So sorry about that. I didn't prepare enough for bonus stream. I didn't have my glasses cleaned. But we're almost there. We are almost there, and I just have to be able to not have smudges or specks on my glasses while I attempt to see what we're doing. But anyway, we are here, and I can see now. So, game time. All right, let me adjust my little thingy here, and I'm a little all over the place today, guys. I apologize for being all over the place. It's what happens when I stream on a day that is not a Friday, when I don't know what I'm doing. All right, so we left off in a Ludern, obviously, right? We are at the first little Yebel clan, right? We went ahead and picked up a bunch of bounties out and about here. So we have a ton of bounties. Basically everything out here is a very spooky thing, right? Most of the enemies that are going to be in Ludern are going to be level 8 or more. And they are also, there's going to be a lot of them, like at this point, right? So there's 9, they're level 9 mosquitoes, right? We have level 9 cardinal mosquitoes, and there's 12 of them, and they are having reinforcements. So just so we're all on the same page, this is the level of spook that we are about to be encountering. The good news is that at level 9, at level 9 they have 80 HP, which is quite a bit. And the worst part is whenever they deal target damage to target's health, they apply fever, and then they also heal. Each time this unit deals damage, gain 1 application of blood reserve, and after 2 applications, this unit completely regenerates their health. So basically, excuse me. The way to defeat these lovely mosquitoes is to focus fire them, and it's not to do massive AoE damage, because AoE damage leads to you not doing enough focus damage, and therefore they are able to heal the damage back. And that is obviously no bueno. So to prevent that from happening, you must focus fire and take them out one at a time. Now, obviously, that is going to be a little bit on the difficult side, since we have bears, right? We're using bears. And honestly, I think we'll be okay. But we are going to take damage. The good news is that they also do not do a lot of damage. They apply fever, and they have a lot of numbers. Okay, that's that is their entire shtick is that they can apply fever and they heal. They in and of themselves are not strong, but if you let them deal damage to your HP twice, so if you don't kill them all within 2 rounds, they're basically back to full health. Whoever survives 2 rounds of the mosquitoes are back to full health, and then you have 2 rounds to kill those, right? That's essentially how this is going to work, and it is going to be a toughie to get everything handled. Let me just put it that way. So now that we are at least all somewhat on the same page and we all kind of understand what's going on, we are going to be moving our people out and about and making sure everyone is about as prepped as we can get them. First things first, I am kind of terrified, but the good news is we have 2 turns before any of them get to act in general. And because we get 2 turns, I actually think I want to be able to do... I don't know who I want to actually engage with, first and foremost. Like that's one of my issues, right? Because I know Edric would be fine being able to engage. And I know a lot of these guys would be okay. But I think Edric or potentially Romeo, right? Romeo would actually do okay. Giving him like in position and then or applying immobile, right? So if I were to walk up here, oh well, shit. Okay, so because the thing is I know he gets to apply both. The first attack of every round applies all stance effects. So what he could do, right, is if he does, shit. I guess we could do this. We could do this. Give ourselves in position, right? And we'll flip. And then we just knock this guy away. And he's stuck. And he cannot do anything. And then we can just move Romeo back. It's kind of our thought process here. And then we just see what the bear does. Let me turn up the volume so you guys can actually hear things a little bit more. I want to make sure that the game is loud enough, right? Okay, so we have 1 kill and we have 1 at half health. All things considered, it's going pretty well. I do want us to be able to take out more than the amount that. So the good news is that this guy can't move. The bad news is well, I'm worried about our damage output, to be honest. But we'll see how this goes. Okay, honestly, that went pretty good. We applied a stacks of poison. We got a lot of them pretty low, honestly. And we're just going to throw a little explosive right here, right? We're going to move a little bit away. And then we are going to throw our small explosive right here. Do a bunch of damage to basically all of them. Maybe we'll get a crit and get some bleed. Either way, we got some poison stacks to everybody. That's great. And all of these mosquitoes are going to be taking a lot of damage, which is actually really good for us. We could definitely push and try to press the advantage a little bit here and get a couple more of these guys killed, but it would run through all of our valor points, and that's not really something I am wanting to do right now. So we're going to move Osbeast back here. We're just going to see what happens. Oh, beautiful. The bear actually went and started attacking this second group, which is kind of what I wanted them to do, so that works for me. We got really lucky that this is one that actually got to move as well. Okay. I would like to come down here and be able to do a little bit of damage, right? But we also need to kind of look into, well, what does it take for us to remove damage from the board? I know we can take out this guy. Cannot move, so there's no point in us attacking him. This one can move. This one can also move. So both of these guys are prime candidates for us to shoot. First and foremost, let's try this one. Okay. That's rough. Okay, well, we at least got one kill, right? I didn't want to shoot this guy again in the off chance that I did not crit, and I wanted to try to see if we can get at least one of them taken care of, right? Okay, so these two both have blood reserve, which is fine. Wandrick, I'm going to move you right on up here, and we are going to make sure that you take this guy out. Okay, now there's only 3 mosquitoes here that get to do anything, and one of which cannot move, which works really well for me. And then we can even go one further and shoot this guy further away. We got a crit on him. He'll probably die to bleed. And now we are down to a, you know, this Ted, our bear, is having some issues, but otherwise we're honestly doing fine. And now what we can do, since these mosquitoes are just attacking the shit out of Ted here, we can just kind of come in, do some AoE damage, give everyone some defensive boosts, and go from there. Right. And hopefully they go for Arnius a little bit. Nope, they're going for Ted. Oh, you know what? This is a bad spot, but that's okay. Oh, right. And they ignore armor as well. So that's one of the downfalls of these guys, is that they're kind of annoying. They go straight for HP, which is fine. You don't have to worry about repairing your armor for them, but it's still kind of brutal if you want to think about it that way, right? Give everyone fury. I want one of these guys is dead. We're gonna go for this one. Beautiful. This guy's got 3, and this guy's back to full health and basically doing dumb things. So, yep, all in all, we'll be okay. Well, except they just reinforced and went back basically to their full numbers, damn near. That is a tragedy, a absolute tragedy. Okay. We need to do damage, and damage we shall do. This guy is low. This guy is also low. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this one out. And then we are going to apply a shield bash to this guy, take him out. It's going to go through the majority of what we do have in Valor points, but we're going to generate a bunch of temporary ones real quick and make sure that we put ourselves into a position to where we're not completely foobarred. So I'm going to move Arnius up here. So hopefully this mosquito goes for him. Todd should be able to come up here and help. Oh, never mind. He's going down here and he set himself on fire. Oh boy. Okay. Well, Todd, you better be able to take that thing out at least, right? Okay, cool. Well, Todd at least got one killed, right? Wandrick's over here gonna take a bit of damage here, but that's okay. It's not the end of the world. The good news is we did get dodge, right? And we're actually gonna give everyone ovation, right? And we're gonna kill this mosquito real quick, give ourselves fury on this, and then the next one that comes up and hits him is going to basically get just completely freaking clobbered. Okay, cool. Then there's 2 more over here. This guy's gonna come for Wandrick, hopefully. Nope. Going for Osvius. Okay, it's kind of rough, but we did have a counterattack. We had a riposte on him due to Wandrick, so that's actually pretty nice for us. Oh, we got a crit. Oh no, we're not letting them go. So crit gave us a reload. We're gonna just naturally walk right on up here. We're not going to do too much, though, but we can, you know, at least attempt to do some things. And then we're going to go ahead and pop a reload real quick and get another shot off over there. And then one of these 2 is going to go. Okay. I mean, we have been able to successfully take out the majority of these guys. So that's the cool thing. And I think this is the last one that actually gets to move. So we'll just, you know, do as much damage as we can here. Oh, wow. A crit for 123 is awesome. And then we're going to come up right on over here. Apply a debuff. And that is no debuff. That is a kill. Okay, that works. Now, the cool thing about taking out the mosquitoes is that it means that we get those the stingers, right? Like the, I don't know how to pronounce this word. Proboscis. I have no idea. Proboscis. It's the thingy that it's their straw, right? I'm going to call it the mosquito straw. That is the technical term for that. Obviously, don't quote me on that, but people will understand what what you mean when you say mosquito straw. So anyway, so the mosquito straws, you need to get like 20 of them or whatever, and you'll be able to go get the big ol' fly swatter hammer, essentially. But yeah, so we got a merchant over here asking for our help, and there's, you know, a bunch of dead bodies in this tree, which is absolutely awesome because we're just going to pull the stuff out of the dead bodies because they don't need it anymore. I'll take the coal. I'll take all of it. Oh, we can even, oh, well, we could steal. Dude, they got a hunting trophy? No. We're just going to, you know, see. They're level 10, and there's 11 of them. We do not have any level 10s. We have, what, 2 level 7s, 3 level 7s, 2 level 8s, and 2 level 9s. Well, shit. This is going to be rough. Level 10s versus a bunch of... Oh, and they're plague-ridden, too. So they're immune to poison. They actually heal from poison. So Osbius's current build is actually really bad for him. This is really bad for that. And we don't have a weapon. We do have a weapon that would work. This is actually... This is so dumb, but I know that this is going to work. Okay, so we're going to swap Osbius's weapon out, so he's not going to do a ton of AoE damage, right? The way he has been. We're going to give him Viper. Why Viper, you may ask? Simple. Viper will actually get rid of all the poison stacks on the people he kills. He attacks with it. And being able to get rid of poison stacks on Plague Ridden is actually going to be really cool. Now, I don't know if this is going to work for this battle. Let me just put it that way. This battle could very well be a very, very bad time for us. But yeah, I mean, it should kind of work. Damage to this unit's attack of opportunity is reduced by half. They do 61 to 76. Damn, oh my god. Bro. Oh my Jesus. How much do you do? 46 to 58. God damn. Well, there's no reinforcements, which is the good news. But the bad news is they are going to fucking tear us apart. Swarms of mosquitoes and... Oh, dissipates cloud of poison and swarms of mosquitoes. I am actively not happy with this. Holding a flame near this strange liquid might set it alight and dissipate the cloud of poison around it. Bro, oh shit, there's more way over here. Oh, there's a lot more over here. Oh, fuck. Okay. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nope, we have 7. I'm counting bodies that are in the tree. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 here. I don't know how to count. Yo, what's going on, Alex? How you doing, my man? So we got 6 over here, and then we have what? 4 over here? No, we have 6 over here too. We have 12 total. And we have no valor points. Why did I start this fight? I should not have done this. I am in danger. We are outnumbered We are outclassed. And I don't know if this was such a good idea. That is what I do know. Okay. So... Oh, shit. The good news is that there's very little good news. We are going to lose our bears. That is almost a guarantee in this fight. Our bears will die. We are going to lose our bears. We very well could lose some of our units. I don't want to lose our units. I am very tempted to back out on this one. And we could just, say, live to fight another day with our group, right? We could do that. We could also say, fuck it, we ball. I know what the answer is going to be, but I also know what I should be doing. Okay. Let's at least, let's think this through, right? We're going to attempt to think this one through real quick. So first and foremost, we have 2 rounds before these guys get to us, right? 1, essentially 1, 2. We have about 2 rounds. So we have 2 rounds to kill these guys without any issues. Okay, without getting third partied by second zombies, right? Okay, so we have 2 rounds to take care of these guys. These guys are also the spookier ones because they're back out, live another day. Yo, what's going on, James? He's saying, bro, you need to get the fuck out of here. I am a very brave and also very dumb individual. All right, that's all I'm gonna say. I think I can handle this. It's gonna be tight. It's gonna be difficult, but I think I got it. I think I can do this. Okay, so we have 3 rounds. Going into the 3rd rounds when we have to fight second wave. So we have 2 rounds to kill all these guys. Our bears will do damage, but they're going to take a fuck ton of damage because poison is the entire name of this fight. This fight will start. These guys literally eat shit and breathe poison. Okay, everything about these fights is poison, and damage, of course. But there is no I am a mega tank, I can tank through all of their stuff, unless you're Arnius, who has hardcore training and is immune to poison. Without poison immunity, you will get chipped away by Plague Ridden just by getting engaged in combat or walking around the battlefield with them. It's one of the reasons why people hate Ludern. Is there a way I can wing this? 164. 214. I know Edric will be able to fuck up one of these 214s and damn near kill one instantly, right? He's got the technology to do that. Roger does not have damage output yet because he still doesn't have a good crossbow. Durful, I mean, he can try to slow people down, but he ain't gonna do much. Mitra can help buff everybody, but once again won't be doing much. Osbius can nuke somebody once they have a bunch of poison stacks, but it ain't gonna be much. Bro, I'm not gonna go on this one. Playing this game on Xbox and loving it, but the only dang problem is after battles, sometimes when I go to collect the loot, my game freezes and goes to the home screen. Dude, that sucks. I have never played this game on Xbox or Switch or wherever all the ports are. I have played this game entirely too much on PC. So if you have any questions about mechanics, let me know, or feel free to ask or anything like that. But when it comes down to the ports of this game, I'm unfortunately uninformed, and I could not tell you, especially on Xbox, because I've never owned an Xbox before, so I don't know how any of that works. I do know that you would assume that Microsoft would make something a little bit easier for it to port with, since they're kind of trying to go from Windows to an Xbox and kind of combine the ability to play games there. But otherwise, I'm not much of a help there, buddy. All right, let's see here. I could definitely, but I don't want to take 4 happiness hits. You know what? This is going to be a fuck it, we ball. We have 2 turns before somebody gets to move, and it's entirely possible that's one of these guys. Right? Entirely possible it's one of those guys. And you know what? That's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine. Oh, yeah. Oh, baby. How far can you move? You definitely cannot move far enough. Shit. Okay. I don't like the range on that either. Ooh, brother. No, you're good. I'm just saying. Plus, I've been watching your YouTube videos on building classes. Bro, some of those guides are old. I have made a promise to my wife to not make any new YouTube videos, like straight up videos, until I'm done with school. So this is like my last semester of college, but I promised her I would not work on it, on doing video recordings and editing until after I'm done with college, because I put YouTube over schooling all the time, and I did not get enough done for my degree. So I've been in school long enough. She just wants me to be done with it when we're paying out of pocket. So anyway, it's one of those decisions. But once I'm done, there'll be new content that'll come out beyond just live streams. But I did compromise, and I am able to live stream, obviously, at least once a week. And that's how I've been getting content out. But yeah, I hope you're getting something good out of those YouTube videos. But yeah, the mechanics of this game have not changed very much at all since this game dropped. A lot of those guides I created during the betas, and even after launch, I mean, there wasn't too much of a change. I still haven't even made an upgraded guide for when people have helmets. This is actually like the first playthrough I've really paid attention to helmets, and honestly, you don't need to worry about helmets too much or anything like that. This game's not that hard. You can do a lot of crazy shit with it and be fine. Okay. Brother, you don't gotta call me sir. You don't have to call me sir. It just makes me feel old. Okay. Todd and Ted, we have... Okay. I know what's gonna happen is Todd and Ted are gonna get a fuck ton of poison stacks. We do have the ability to purge some of the poison. Arnius does not have enough movement to get a burning, to get a fire started, which is one of my issues here. Wandrick could definitely come up here and at least get some damage going, but he doesn't have enough to like follow through. Romeo, bro, honestly, I really just don't like any of my options here. Arnius definitely has enough movement for us to do this, but he will... Ooh, I can get a fire going here. How close is everyone for encouragement? That will not be a great encouragement if I move to here. What if I move to here? I have to come down. Honestly, I have enough movement speed to get to that point easily. So we're going to go here. We're going to pop encouragement, give everyone some 30% bonus damage reduction, right? Then we're going to come forward. I'm going to hit both of these guys, cause burning, which is perfectly fine by me. And now we got weakening, right? We don't have galvanized. We're just going to sit here and wait, and the bears should come up and do their things. Have you bought or played any of the DLCs? Yes, I own all of the DLCs. Now, are all the DLCs worth getting? That is a completely different question. But I do own and I have not finished Skelmar, and I have not. There's a lot of the DLCs I haven't finished because the most recent DLC that I played all the way through was Pirates of Beleriand, which came out over a year ago. That was like a 2-year-old. It's literally been almost 2 years now since Pirates of Beleriand came out. And when Skelmar came out, I think we started this current playthrough, and I've been basically running new campaigns all the way through. So it's not like I'm just picking one up and playing through it. And I don't want to continue to play through new content without people like getting to see at least how, you know, you can have a first look at something and figure out how it works by just, you know, taking your time. It's a turn-based game, right? And I want people to be able to watch the first time playthrough for all the DLCs and whatnot. So that's one of the reasons why I don't have a ton of why I haven't played through like Skelmar, for example, right? The other issue is, once again, I can't make YouTube videos right now due to personal reasons. And since I can't make a YouTube video, I can't just record it and do all the editing and say, hey, here is a first playthrough of just this DLC. Here's my honest thoughts and opinions while I do the reviews and like break everything down, right? So that's the issue with that. My favorite DLC, I'm not gonna lie, and this is going to ruffle a lot of feathers. My favorite DLC, not for the price, but my favorite DLC is the pits. The pits definitely should not have cost as much as it does, but the pits introduces a lot more arenas, a lot more boss fights, and a lot of new equipment and gear, and I actually thoroughly enjoy that. It gives you a lot more upgradable gear, gives you a lot of stuff that you can play around with, and all in all, I am actually genuinely happy with the pits. Would I have paid as much as I did for it? Probably not. But if you get it on sale, I'd do it. What's up, Sean? We're making bad decisions. Okay. We are going to come right on up here. Ooh. I don't want to do that. I lied. How far can we shoot with Durful? Not far enough. What about Roger? Not far enough. Edric, it's your time to shine, Ooh, I don't like that one either. Wandrick. Come up here. Do some damage while we cry. Zombie time. That's awesome. I'm halfway done with my campaign. Then I was going to start buying them one after another. Has someone died? Nobody's died yet. But we're not in a good place. Let me put it that way. Okay, this guy's low. He will die soon. Soon. Okay, so we have one enemy that is almost gone, right? At this point. Bro, shit. This is so bad. How far can you actually move? You can move 8 meters, which is that distance. You're gross. I want you to understand this. You are absolutely freaking disgusting. Why can you not move further, Edric? That is terrible. Abso-freaking-lutely terrible. Okay. Shit, dude. This is a terrible location. Okay, Edric, we are going to move you right up here. This is going to be very dumb. I mean, he did damage. Okay, this guy's on fire, so that's good. He's taking a lot of damage from fire. These guys still have time to get to us. They have at least another round, right? So that's the good news. The bad news is, well, I mean, Okay, we have a 79% chance of hitting this guy. We're going to go for it. We hit it. Got the buff, the bonus, right? We're going to go ahead and reload, and we're going to use aim. We're going to shoot him. Are we going to shoot him? Yeah, we're going to shoot him. Boom. Hell yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. That guy's going to attack. He's going to die. Cool. And now we have burning and poison on our bears. Our bears are dead. 100% dead. They are not coming out of this alive by any means. Okay, and we have 2 turns left, right? Oh boy. And this does 22 damage to the target and applies bonus damage and shenanigans, right? Cool. Glad we're on the same page. Damage. So many malices. Cool. I should have been behind. I did not do that correctly. That's okay. We can always still flee. We can still flee. We've killed 3 of them in the first round, right? Just so everyone's on the same page. We can still run away if we have to. I just don't want to I just don't want to have to. Give me 3 more temporary valor points, please. Thank you. We could definitely give everyone a defensive boost, but I don't think we really need to right now. What we should probably try and look into is... Man. I need to move Arnius this way. We need to look into getting rid of the debuffs from our bears so they survive. Problem is they're most likely going to die very quickly here. Like, Ted just took 300 damage, right? Or like 130 damage. Like, he is probably fucked. Durful, we have a regular plague ridden here. I think Wandrick can kill both of these guys, basically, right? Or just about it. Okay, that's neat. We're gonna move Wandrick this way, and we're gonna give everyone ovation as well as riposte. We're gonna wait. Okay, we got some damage going. We've got burning applied, so that's the good news. The bad news is, well, you guys can kind of guess the bad news at this point, right? Okay. Roger, you can go up to here. We have chances still. 53% chance. Oh my god. What if... You know what? This can work. It's a terrible idea, but we're going to do it anyway. Yeah, we didn't get a crit, so that's unfortunate. That's okay. Anyone else hate Zombieland? Everything looks at you and you're just poisoned? Yeah, no. Like, Ludern's, I'm pretty sure everyone's least favorite region. This place sucks. Absolutely awful. 0 out of 10, would not recommend. Okay, the good news is we should be able to get a kill here. Bad news is as well, we have a bit of a pickle when it comes down to just movement in general. We're gonna take a couple more stacks of poison, but we need to. I have to do that, right? We'll apply a little bit more damage here, get this guy to where he's nice and low. Between the bleed and the burning, he should be dead. Shouldn't have to worry too much about him. We'll get down here, get prepped and ready for this next wave. The good news is that we have taken care of all of their higher end units. The bad news is that well, the bad news is that we have a lot of stacks of poison. And I am not entirely certain that we are going to be able to rid everyone of said poison. That is the bad news. Now, it's a lot of chip damage that's going to happen too. Right? A lot of chip damage. I can definitely probably... Are you freaking kidding me? I have to do this if I want to... 81%. Are you freaking... Okay. Kill that one. We're going to come down here. And we are going to first aid get rid of Edric's poison, right? Mitra does not have any poison yet, which is fine. Remove a Romeo down here. Knock this guy further back. Move further back up here. Just get ready for some hit and run tactics. He can't move, or that one can't move. Okay, that works. I need these guys to bog up these choke points. That is what we're aiming for here at this point, right? Then we're going to use Mitra. And I can actually give everyone here Fury real quick. We're going to do a ton of damage. Right? I'm just going to wait. They don't have enough movement to actually get to Mitra, so that's fine. And now we have a couple of rounds before people get here. Todd will die unless we can patch him up. Ted will not die this turn, but he will die next turn. Todd will die this turn if we do not patch him up. We do not have the Valor points to patch Todd up currently. Just so everyone's tracking. So if this is Todd, it is Todd. Todd will die. Todd does not have enough. Todd will go down in a blaze of glory, but Todd will die here. So everyone pay your respects to Todd, because Todd's not making it out of this round alive. Just by the way. Shit. Okay, Mitra, do some damage. Get that one nice and low. Then we're gonna back up. Cool. All right, Todd, what are you doing with your turn? You going all the way down? Oh my God, you're going like deep. R.I.P. Todd, you'll be missed. You're doing a great job. Oh shit, you got berserk. That's okay. Todd's still in it for the time being until he gets sneezed on. Dude, power to Todd. Todd's doing great things. Absolute amazing things right now. Zero chance that Todd gets out of this turn alive, though. Cough Alt F4. Why would I Alt F4? There's no reason to Alt F4 here. This is fine. Losing Todd, which is a level 6 bear, is not the end of the world. I have not Alt F4'd for worse losses than Todd. Just so we're tracking, right? Now Ted, oh my God, and Ted freaking, bro, what are you doing? You're a special kind of stupid, aren't you, Ted? I can tell. I can freaking tell. And now I gotta find a way to get somebody over here to patch up Ted. And who has a patch up ability? Romeo does. I don't want to use Romeo, but we'll worry about that later, actually. I come down here with Osbius. Okay, we could definitely do a decent amount of damage here. Can I actually hit all of them? I can. Sending it. Boom. Generate a Valor point for that. Perfectly perfect. I don't know how many of these guys have not gone yet. So now what we're going to do with Osbius is we are going to... I'm going to come right on down here. And we're going to get a single... I don't want to do that. I do not want to do that. Ooh. I could definitely do this, though. It's dumb, but I'm doing that. I'm going to throw a dagger real quick. But reset my movement, and I can almost get back up to Todd. I really wanted to try to get Osbius back to Todd and just heal him. But that's okay. We'll figure it out from here. Okay. Plague ridden, 100%. I mean, I'm sending that. If I get a 100% chance of hitting this guy, hell yeah. I'll even reload for that. Do I get another one? Oh, hell yeah. Another one. Boom. Beautiful. Why? Why do you have 100% with him? Do you have instinctive? No. Eyes in the back of their head. Cannot be hit by allied arrows. God, that is so good. Now he's probably gonna get fucked up though. Oh yeah, here it is. Oh my god. I believe in you, Roger. Don't you die on me. And Edric should be able to get a kill. Yep. Oh, we can just end it now. And yep, we're ending it. Ending it. Do not care. We lost Todd, and we will gladly take Todd's remains, right? And we'll patch everybody up. But we saved the merchant. We got 2 spices for it. Were 2 spices worth Todd? Probably not. And the worst part is that we didn't even get anything done for the we got rest. We didn't even get any progress done for the whatchamacallit. Can we make anything? Not really. Do we have food? Do we have cooked food? We do. Is it good food? Not really. Okay, we'll be fine. Hey everybody, we are in danger. That is not good. There's nothing I can really do. We're just gonna get attacked in the middle of the night. Let's remove this and eat all the dead bodies that we have. That's not dead bodies. That is not what I meant. Cool. This is a terrible idea, but we're gonna do it. Yep. That's kind of what I figured. And we have 0 valor points for this fight. And we're down a bear. All right. And we have a terrible layout. I do not like this. The reason the last fight was doable is because we got to fight them in 2 rounds. The reason, or in 2 waves. The reason why this fight is not going to be doable is because we have to fight them all at once and we are surrounding them, so we are very spread thin. Now we could definitely get everyone organized to where we're only on one side, right? And we could try to leverage like this choke point here, this choke point here, this choke point here, and just watch them spill out all over the place. That is doable, but it's not going to be good for us, honestly. So that's just kind of where we're at for this fight. We are up against 12. Now the good news is up. Never mind, there is no good news. We're still 4 seasoned units, which is, I'm fairly confident, the same. I think this is the same amount of units that we're actually just fighting, and they're level 10. So they are literally this is a carbon copy of the fight that we just fought, except worse starting layout. And we have 0 valor points. Yep, we're back now. This is one of those where I'm like, yep, nope, don't care. Oh my god. And when you run, everyone gets their armor destroyed and half the people are injured. Everyone gets injured. This place sucks. God, I hate Ludern. God, I hate Ludern so much. You can cry, you can compensate, or here, I will let you have one of my valor points just so you quit your bitching. Ted, what's your injury? Damage taken's doubled. That's pretty rough. You can no longer be chosen to complete a task. That's fine. I do not care. You, damage halved. That kind of sucks, but not the end of the world. You can't do tasks. That's fine. Don't care. You can no longer deal critical hits. That's pretty bad, but doubling the damage you take. We're getting rid of this, just straight up. Straight up. I don't even know which. Oh, you have a flawed remedy? Please work. Please work. Fuck. Okay. We have regular meds. Getting rid of that. Halving your damage. I don't want you to take half your damage. You're not taking double damage either. Osbius, reducing your movement to half your movement speed. That's not happening either. Was that carrying capacity or was that actual? Whatever. And then Durful and Ted. We're gonna heal Ted. We're gonna heal Durful. And I think we are out of meds now. We have 5 cure for the plague though. So yeah, we technically can heal everybody up and get everyone fully patched. We are definitely not in a good spot though. We need to run from these guys as quickly as possible. We are going to talk with all of the traders just so we can potentially get a hold of some stuff. Honestly, the spices, I just need them gone. I think it's just weight we do not want right now, right? So that's first things first. Second things second, we actually have a Gozenberg restoration that I just noticed that we had here. We're going to go ahead and learn that so our tools repair more. But what we are actually looking for is we need meds. We can help these guys out. We're up against level 11s here. How about not? How about no? I don't, you know what? We're up against up to level 11s. I'm realizing that this is the wrong direction. We should not be heading in this direction. I liked it better in the starting of Ludern when we were up against level 8s. Being up against level 11s is a very, very not fun. Can you guys not chase me? That would be fucking amazing. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, I can't buy any of this, but it's still neat to look at. Nope, 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 nope. What is the new dagger? Oh, okay. Osbius has a the Viper. Give her a cure for the plague.
Let's talk to the guard. That's very generous of you, but now we'll take.
Cool, we got a tooth collar. Nice. And now we're gonna steal from you. Osbius? Nah, you're good, dude. Osbius is currently using the Viper, which we got from Smots Arena. And the reason why we opted to use that is because it consumes poison stacks to do bonus damage, and most of the enemies in Ludern, zombie-wise, give themselves poison, right? So being able to remove the poison stacks from them that are actively healing them to do bonus damage just seems like a good idea. And now we have a bunch of random bullcrap. I kind of wish these chests had better stuff in them, to be honest. That's okay. That is a-okay.
My family was ready.
And we got ourselves our collar. Let's go see. What does the tooth collar do again? What we got here? Where is the tooth collar? Tooth collar. Critical damage plus 10%. Nice. Nope. I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight. We are running. Now we got croc swine on the fucking road, which I don't want to deal with. You know, I really wish you had something that was worth me fighting this shit for. We can give them some wolf, that's fine. Okay, we got the massive army of undead here. Bion's up here, right? I don't think... Well, we could try to fight Bion, but that's going to be rough. I don't think we can actually handle Bion. I will say that. Large tracker camp over here, which is cool.
Trackers are like family.
Okay, so we have an impaling stake. We have a protective collar.
When this unit should die, it survives and the collar is destroyed. We have a halter. The group moves around more stealthily. Aggression range for hostile groups reduced by 10%. Flambade croc swine, which reduces the food cost of units by 2. Teaches you how to forge a reinforced layer of the fox, and then reinforced layer of the serpent, which is critical hit and strength, and then movement. So I will gladly buy both of those. Those are both really good. Protective collar, honestly, would probably be worth grabbing as well. Impaling stake, I'm not entirely certain what the impaling stake does off the top of my head, but you know what? It would not hurt to have those either. We just don't have the fangs for them, and yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and pop these lovely, lovely layer recipes, right? But the fox and the serpent are awesome. I do enjoy the fox for giving +2 movement instead of just, you know, what you get from the sage. And then the serpent is a really good one too, for +2 strength and +3% crit. So always worth having those ones for sure. Anything that gives you bonus critical hit as a layer is good. It's not as good as getting critical damage or anything like that, and I will stand on that still. That's still something I will continue to say, but it is still good. It is not bad. I don't think there's actually a way for me to get to Bione from here. I have to go around the lake, if I remember correctly. Now, what's terrifying is the fact that there's a massive zombie horde right there. And there's not an easy way for me to get past the zombie horde. Average, bro. Sometimes this game just gives me a bad time. Sometimes it just gives me a bad time. Okay, gain noisy, which is a no, because that's a terrible one for right now. Satiated, or oh yeah, let's praise, because bonus happiness and relationship improvement, totally worth it. Totally worth that. Bro, can we like not? Let me give you some pork just so y'all fuck off. What's this? Who are you? We get swage. We can compensate. Yeah, we can just convince him to leave. That's actually a really good thing. Blacksmith can imprint a uniform shape onto metal. Has a chance to create an item of superior quality. Totally worth it. The watchtower is up here. We have a lovely, lovely, terrifying thing over there. And I know that there's another camp up here. So we're going to go inspect this road sign. Impale top my head is place a corpse and you get the influence. Oh, really? Oh, okay. West to the Garusa clan, south to the training grounds, and north to Naprun clan. And I know that these guys are like Fubard. But there is an apothecary here. Thank God. Give me meds. Wetting oil. Okay. Every time a skill deals damage, has a 50% chance to apply bleed. And paralyzing oil, which applies slowdown. We're totally doing paralyzing oil. That is such a good one. And I'll even buy that. We're going to buy all that too. And we are going to... Do I have anyone that can craft? Osbius, are you actually like a master? No, you're not. And I don't want to... You are a master alchemist, but I don't want to waste... Yeah, okay. That's fair. You're an experienced scholar. Okay, Romeo, you are a novice huntsman, and we are going to swap you to being an alchemist just temporarily so we can do some crafting of the meds, right? We're going to make 10 medicine. And you're now an apprentice, which is fine. invigorating or defensive oil. Both of those would not be terrible, but that's fine for the time being. We can actually learn some oils now. Cannot do paralyzing oil yet because you have to be experienced, but that's okay. Is there anything here that we can do? Incendiary flasks, so we get Molotovs essentially. Lose 5% of the max health, creates fire. Okay, that's not terrible. But yeah, cool. Romeo, you're actually really close to leveling up. So let's actually make an incendiary flask. And boom, you are now an experienced alchemist, and you can now learn the paralyzing oil that I wanted you to learn, as well as the swamp flask. Cool. And what do you need for a paralyzing oil? A pristine essence and 5 snow iris. That's it? Oh yeah, that's gonna be awesome. I'm super excited for that, actually. That is awesome. 10 out of 10. Would cry again. Romeo, we're gonna swap you back over to being an angler, and we're good to go. Okay. Arnius, you are my master blacksmith. You are getting this lovely thingy, so we can get a chance to create superior equipment, because, well, why not? Ted, you now get the juggler's collar, and yeah. Go to the market, talk to these people. Okay. So okay, we need to deal with the warning beacon. We've already cut up everything we had. Only our walls are left. Find us some wood. Okay, so we need 20 wood. We have no wood. So that's going to be a bit of a problem. But that's okay. Okay, and here's Crocswine, which gives us access to the pits, which is actually pretty cool. So, you know what? We're going to fight in the pits. We're going to fight in these pits, and we get briny oil. Oh, no, we already got briny oil. Influence, tools, reinforced layer, which gives us critical hit and dex. And then the next one would be crowns, and then the pit great axe, which gives us onslaught. Damage to all units in the area. For each unit in the area, damage increased by 10%. That's basically a pocket halberdier ability. That's actually really cool.
The more spectacular. Give me your names.
Okay, let's see here. The elements are unleashed at the end of each round, so that can be rain, lightning, or anything like that. And then we have the fight finishes at the end of the first round. The pariah, areas of wind and lightning appear based on the number of units knocked out of the fight. Each time the pariah takes a hit, the size of the area hit by lightning increases. You know what? Let's try that. Oh shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, cool. We have enough. We're sending in everybody. Fuck it. Why not? Let's have some fun. Let's see what happens. Can I send him my bear? I can send him bears for this one? Oh, hell yeah. That's dope. Okay. We'll do Mitra, and we'll send in Wandrick. We don't need a bear. We'll see how this goes. The pariah, Swelta, has a large studded pit mace. Okay. Swelta, I have no idea how this is going to go. Just so we're all understanding what's going on here. But we have a sudden gust of wind pushes all units back 7 meters. And then we have lightning. Right? Lightning. Big, bad lightning. Edric. Ooh, I don't like that. Arnius. Give everyone bonus defense. Get engaged. I didn't even look at your abilities. The unit struck by lightning, they lose 15% of their health instead of dying. If the unit has charged, they lose an extra 15% of their health. Someone's lightning strikes around them and loses charge. Every 30 damage deals 30 damage to units in the area and knocks them back by 3 meters, gain charge. 38 damage to the target if the unit has charge, consumes the status and applies conductor to the target, and then premonition knocks the farthest enemy unit out of the fight. Okay, they have 11,000 HP, dude. That is so much HP. Absolutely insane. Give everyone inspiration. Okay, well, Edric's about to go off on this person. Apply weakening. Now just do so much damage, Edric. Do it. Oh my god, 3,000 damage in one hit. You're a monster. Absolutely freaking insane how much damage Edric can do. I knew that was going to be a lot too. And we played bleed. Hell yeah. Could definitely go for a bit of a dunk here, but it's not going to be enough damage to really be worthwhile. So instead, we're going to move away. Let's see what happens. I'm not sure what Conductor does. We're going to need to take a look-see at this real quick. The next time a nearby unit struck by lightning, this unit's also hit. Okay, that's great. Give everyone brutality just for funsies. Nope. Okay, so he's out. This is terrifying. Absolutely freaking terrifying. Look at how big all of these AoEs are getting. Actually kind of insane. So then I think what we do at this point is we just do this. Knock her over there. And then we just move to right here. Right? And then we pick a sacrificial lamb, which is going to be Osbius. But first, I want to do a small explosive, do one more damage hit, because that should be fine. And we move Osbius over here, and then she takes damage. Oh, shit. Let's go! What's up, Guillermo? How you doing, my man? I think we're okay still. I hope we're okay still. I think we got this. I think we win, boys. I think we won. Getting ready for the fief? Yeah, I mean, we'll be taking the fief whenever it gets released, and we'll be still in the middle of this playthrough, so we should be fine just adopting it into this, right? And that should be it. GG. Edric is the MVP, by the way. For anyone with super large amounts of HP, Edric. Edric is OP. Okay. Now, did we get anything cool from that? We didn't get any, like, hats or anything, which is kind of unfortunate. But I guess all we got is pit stuff because it's the pits, right? Which kind of makes sense. But, I mean, honestly, that wasn't the end of the world, right? Deadfall. When a unit is hit, they get stunned until the end of the round. Oh. Oh. Oh boy. We're giving Osbius that. We're gonna do it. We're doing this one. This one sounds fun. Swapping you out for Osbius. Moving you out for Arnius. Where's Arnius? Cool. Big chillin' in Ormonance County. Just killed Sigurd and picking up Captain Clients. Pit stuff's crazy. Some of those armor slots are bonkers. Bro, the pit stuff is actually really fun. I do enjoy it. Ancient Pillar. At the end of the round, units in the area are knocked out of the fight. Oh, shit. It's kind of fucking crazy. What is this? Just, oh, it's electrified grid. Oh, okay, that's great. So if I go to like right here, can I just do this? Stun these guys, right? I come up here. I fucked up. I did not mean to do that, but that's okay. And then we just take this and we throw this, right? And this guy's stunned now. And now I'm gonna go right on over here. We're gonna wait with Osbius, right? A couple of these guys are stunned. Cool. Those guys are stunned. Edric can move right on over here as well. Just get a hit in. Free hit, right? Cool. Arnius is going to be foobarred here. I can feel it. I hope they don't have enough movement for him. Yeah, they do. GG, Arnius. These guys are level 11, so we're fighting a little out of our weight class right now. Just by the way. Oh my god. Do your guys' weapons hit straight through armor? 75% of their health. Yes, yes it does. Noted. That is disgusting. Abso-freaking-lutely disgusting. Oh my god. Well, that helps a little bit. Okay. We are going to have an issue here. But first and foremost, I'm going to take these guys out as I can. So we're going to dash to right here. Throw a knife, right? And we'll walk up here. Gonna stun all these guys. So far, so good. Now we'll walk back over here. Oh, sweet baby Jesus, this will work. I hit both of these guys. Okay, and now everyone's stunned on the enemy team, right? Everyone's stunned, and then we just move right here. Now we wait Edric's turn because he's stunned. We get rid of his stun. Maybe that didn't actually get rid of his stun. Doesn't look like it did. Uh-oh. A lot of these guys are about to die. Well, the good news is we have Osbius, and Osbius will survive basically all of this. All of those units are now dead, though. including Edric. But that's okay, because we still have Osbius, and it's a 2v1, right? At this point, we basically guaranteed to win. We just do this, apply stun, right? Then apply a couple more stacks of poison. And then we walk right on up here. And we do some damage. And then I take a step here, and we wait. Should be fine. This one here's a freebie. We lost Arnius super early. We didn't actually do anything with Arnius, but you know what? Everything else we were fine with. It's fine. This is fine. And now I can even do this. Re-trigger it. Get fragility and whatnot again, right? We're gonna walk right on up here. And then we'll just do this. Reapply stuns. And these guys are dead. And then we just walk back here and we wait. GG. They actually may even get knocked out just from the poison, but if not, the lightning lure will definitely work. So this wasn't a terrible fight. It's very obvious that Osbius was the MVP of this fight. The last fight, Edric was the MVP of. So, I mean, we've got some guys that are, pretty strong at some of these things. Now let's do Curse. Let's just see what Curse does. What is this? Fervor affects 2 enemy units. When one of these units is hit, the status is transferred to the nearest ally with an additional application. Damage and damage taken increase by 20%. Guards reduced by 20%. When the units hit, the status is transferred to the nearest ally with an additional application. Okay, that's interesting. Not opposed to that. This may be fun. This may be interesting. This is going to be good. We'll be fine. We're going to use Roderick. Roger. I really want to see how well Roger works in these types of situations. Oh boy, I do not like these placements though. Oh my god, I do not like these placements at all. Okay, you have Fervor. What do you have? Imbalance. Okay, you have protection, you have protection, you have imbalance, you have Fervor. Okay, and you don't have anything. Noted. Noted. Okay. Moving Osbius over here. Keep Edric right here. What do? You have a knockback? Deals damage to the target, gains deflection, forces the target to engage with them. That's fine. Roger. Move you right over here. Okay. Arnius, we're doing this, and you are going to use Taunt. Oh. Well, that sure didn't fucking do much. Okay, that guy's going to die. This guy is going to die. This guy will not. This guy will not yet, right? But what I can do, that's an electrified grid. I think we can do this. Get this guy weakened a little bit. I have no idea how well this fight's gonna go because there's a lot of dumb mechanics here. Okay. Roger down here. Let's get a shot in. Not gonna do anything really otherwise. Osbius is probably dead. Nope. Edric's definitely taking a little bit more damage now. These guys may actually get blown into that lightning strike. Wandrick's still, you know, here, surprisingly. And now what we're gonna do is we are going to, you know, try to do some damage. Okay. I'm not entirely certain where this guy's going to go. 7 meters. I don't know if that's going to work the way we want it to, but we'll see. This guy should be done. This guy should be done. This guy will not die, most likely. What is this? 14, 15, 16, 17. Yeah, he'll probably run into this guy and not get hit by it. So that's something that we need to be aware of to an extent, right? What we can do is come over here, try to do a little bit of like backstab damage, get some poison stacks on this guy. And we can also, you know, just throw an explosive onto these guys, do a little bit of potential bleeds, but otherwise just stack some poison, then fall back. Oh, I thought you already went. That's fine. You're still in the bad area, so you're done. Oh man, he may survive that. That's unfortunate. He won't. This guy's out. Oh, this guy did get hit by it. Cool. That's actually really good news. One less enemy we have to worry about. Now we have 1, 2, 3. We have what, 3 left? Yeah, 3 left. Okay. So we still have, this is still doable, right? We're not like completely shit out of luck or anything like that. What I am going to do is we are going to have to do some kind of dumb things. I'm not gonna lie. We almost need to have someone act as bait. This guy does not have deflection, I don't think, no, not deflection, but riposte. We're not going to do a ton of damage to him though. This guy we may be able to because he has 0 guard, right? So I want to move Edric right here, and we're just going to pop deflection for funsies and see how this works. He's probably still going to die, but we'll find out. Oh, he didn't take any damage from that. That is absolutely tragic. We're going to throw a couple of daggers to this guy, get some poison stacks going. We're going to move Osbius way up here into the corner, and we're going to pray. And that is the one that goes next. That's absolutely unfortunate. That was the one guy I did not want to go. R.I.P. Roger. You will be missed. We'll see you in the next round. Okay, Wandrick. I'm going to give everyone here riposte and inspiration. Well, that sure didn't do anything. This guy's really low, though. Go for Edric. Thank you. Beautiful. This guy's low. The other guy seems to be fine. 2 engaged units have been struck by lightning. Hey, mercenary strikes back. Nice. Okay. This guy's out of combat. Wandrick is fine. We've got him for another round, essentially. And I don't know how far you can move. You cannot move far enough. End here. Okay, that's game. That's already game. We can just end Osbius' turn. He made a beeline for Osbius and he died for it. The AI, once again, does dumb things. It's fine.
Well-formed mercenary.
Cool.
Stop.
Got an extra fame from that. Let's do Destiny. The order of allied turns is predetermined while enemy turns are hidden. All allies have access to momentum skill. Don't know what momentum does, but we'll find out. Osbius, Arnius, Wandrick, and Edric. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that group. That's a very well-rounded group. We have movement, we have DPS, we have tank. So, okay. And first and foremost, we have Osbius. What is momentum? Swaps his turn with another unit that has not played yet during this turn. Neat. I do not like this map. Oh my god. Okay, well, at least I can reorganize who's where, right? And next one's Arnius. Yeah, it's fine. What do you do? 129 damage to target and applies a vulnerability. That is kind of scary. We're gonna move right here. Throw some knives. Do fun things and stuff, right? Okay. And next up, we're just gonna walk right here. There's a little hand bomblet right there. Maybe get some bleeds going. Nope, no bleeds, just poison stacks. Perfectly fine by me. I am a-okay using poison stacks. We're gonna move back up here into the corner. We're gonna pray that no one comes to us. But if that's the case, that's the case. Edric has muscle spasm. I don't know what the fuck that means. We're about to find out. Please. Oh, baby. Don't threaten me with a good time. Okay, and what do we got over here? Honestly, I'm going to stand right here. I'm going to give Edric some protection. I'm just going to stand right here. We're going to tank that hit. I want Edric to just survive long enough. All these guys will die. Wandrick, honestly, maybe worthwhile for you to take to die here too. Not gonna lie. I do not have anyone that can essentially get out of this, right? Edric will take a hit. Attack of opportunity from the opponent. It ignores guard. I think Edric dies if we try to dodge, right? I think at this point he's just gonna get walloped. So what we do is we just sit here and we take it like a man. Arnius takes 1 damage. I do not know what muscle spasm does. Still haven't figured that one out yet. Wandrick taking the hits. Perfectly fine by me. Shoot your own dude. Hell yeah. Ooh, okay. Oh, there goes Edric. Oh, you guys are so dumb. Why did you stand? One lightning. 2 lightning. Okay, well that took both of those guys out. 3 lightning. 4. And then 2 and 2. And then there was 2 enemies and 2 of my guys. And this guy seems to have like a shoot order or something like that up right now, right? What is this? Is it just standard? Oh, it's barrage. Oh, that's not fun. Does this do? No. Does this one? Huh. Okay, hold up. How far is my... Okay. You're close enough to get hit by this, so therefore you're going to get hit by it. Take that. Take the poison. Take the bleed stacks. Take all of it. Now, get out of here. So I can use Wandrick again. Please and thank you. Get Osbius down here. See where this guy ends up. In the death zone. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Wandrick, I want you to go give him a hug. I don't even care at this point. Go hit him. There's zero issue with having your units fall in these types of fights. So, you know what? Sending Wandrick in there for moral support, emotional support even, for your enemies. Totally viable. Note that I am not actually killing any of these units. I am using the environment to do all of the work for me because my units are not strong enough to kill these units. We are fighting level 11s. I am probably not going to be able to use any of the gear that we get out of the pit right now. If we get that pit two-handed axe, it's probably going to be a level 11 or a level 12 weapon, which means we can't do anything with it. But who knows? I don't, but we'll see. We'll see. We will see how this works. Okay, what are we looking like here? Flash victory. The fight finishes at the end of the first round. Oh. Well, that's not good. Okay, we'll see how this goes. We have to win, basically, is what this means, right? Kill the target unit. Oh God. You also killed the target. How far can you guys move? Okay, it's not that far at least. Wait, okay, how far can you move? Renders them immobile. Okay. Brains over brawn. I don't know if I'm gonna have brains over brawn on this one. This one looks fucking terrifying. I have to pray that somehow Osbius can do God's work here. Okay, we are going to throw a bomb right here, get everyone set for movement, right? And we're gonna come right on up here. I'm trying to get everyone baited into the middle. That is what we're doing here. Literally everyone as close as possible to being in the middle as we can get. And then I'm going to move Osbius way up here into the corner. I'm fine with this. I'm fine with that as well. Arnius, you come up here. And you are putting yourself basically right here in the middle. You're going to give everyone defensive bonus. And we will sit here, and we are going to pray. R.I.P. Hedrick. You will be missed. Okay. I have no idea how well this is going to go, but we're about to find out. Right? We have one more turn. We're gonna see if the grand plan worked. I don't think it did. This guy did not get captured. It's the worst part. Him not getting captured is what did it. So we lost. We did not get it set up correctly. That was the end of combat. GG. We lose.
It's all right to lose from time to time.
Gotta do it again. Okay. So what I have learned is that we had the right idea with Osbius. Okay. The next thing is that we need to make sure that whoever is on the interior right here has to have run as well. But I know how to do this now. Just realize it's Tuesday and you're streaming? Yes, it's Tuesday. I told you I owed you an extra stream, homie. I owed you guys an extra stream. You telling me you don't want extra stream? Are you telling me you don't want extra stream? Makeup stream? No, you don't want this? Okay, I mean, if you insist, I'll hit the end button right now. Hit that big red button. I'll do it. I got chores I could be doing. More. I want more than just one extra stream. I want every day. Wow. Oh, dude, I fucked up so hard right there. That is absolutely infuriating. God damn it, me. Why did I do that? I don't have enough movement now. It's tragic. Okay. So we're going to move all the way back here with Osbius. You don't want to do chores, yeah. I don't, but I need to be able to, you know, do things, right? We're actually going to disengage this guy. And that's going to feel kind of weird. And we're just going to hit this guy right here instead. That may not have been a good idea, but we'll find out. This may not work. Or maybe it will. Who knows? I sure fucking don't know. Now it won't. Fuck. We're about to find out. Nope. This guy will get in. I don't know if this guy will. That is my issue. Ah, he got out of it. Damn it. The knockbacks are what's killing me. Damn. So it almost works because you have to have someone that can survive to the end of the match, right?
It's all right to lose from
Wait,
time
what
to
on
time.
earth?
Keeps the bats interested.
This flash victory one's actually kind of a puzzler. It's doing its job at giving me a confusal. Let's put it that way. Gotta do the full round here. And the reason we got to go the entire round essentially is just so we can get a everyone about as close together as possible, so they all aggro to the centralized location. But it's also causing me a little bit of heartburn here, because I need these guys to be able to, you know, not run all over each other. Oh, a serpent. Okay. So here's going to be the issue. This guy's not going to get hit now. Unless, how far can you move? Oh, baby. If I move Wandrick right here. Oh, never mind, it didn't matter. I had a ton of bloodletting on me. Oh, that works. Thank you, homie. You the real MVP. Okay, I think we have this one actually done correctly. Edric can't move. And this guy's just gonna go for the kill. He's not gonna move. Yep, we won. We should win this one. Easy peasy. All the enemies are in death zones. One lightning. That guy's dead. This guy's dead. So third time's the charm on this one. This guy's dead. And then the rest of them all just get nuked. In 3, 2, there. Okay, cool. We beat it! We beat all of them on our normals, which is cool. Eye of the Cyclone, triumph in the Pit of Ludern. We got ourselves a new, a medium helmet. The Trader's Barbute. And then we get to claim all of our things, right? We just take it all. Yeah, it's a level 11 pit axe. God damn it, dude. What's this next one? Oh, okay. So they're all, it's all based off of where you're at. So I can't even use the pit axe if I wanted to. What's the pit axe do? 60% strength damage to all units in the area, and for every unit in the area, damage decreased by 10%. Okay. That's cool, I guess. Let me guess, this helmet's also level 10? Yeah, level 11? Yeah, it is. Units' critical damage is increased by 50% against units who haven't yet acted during the round. Actually pretty freaking cool. That's really good for one rounding people. That's for certain. Okay, cool. So there's another pit up in Grinmere in Gothenburg, right? The Grinmere Black Market. And then they'll probably eventually take us up to Drombach. And then after Drombach, we'll go probably to Balerion. Just going off of, you know, how it works. But, I mean, honestly, that was kind of fun. So Ludern sucks apart from the pits there. I mean, the pits there were really not that bad. Not gonna lie. That was not terrible. I've definitely dealt with worse freaking fights. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. I will gladly take the iron that is in the walls here. I'm not going to talk to you. I don't need to talk to you guys. I've got iron to mine. This rusty fucking piece of sheet metal that's just in the wall here. I know there's more too. Oh, there's something I can destroy, but more importantly, there's more stuff for me to mine. Let me get my rusty sheet metal out of the walls. I'm all about that rusty sheet metal. Your tavern has a weapon display board. You can hang your level 11 axe on the tavern wall and stare at it for funsies. Did they ever come up with a feature that lets you de-level weapons at the Brotherhood training grounds? I mean, honestly, a level 11 weapon isn't the end of the world. I do have some level 9s. Now, none of my level 9s are people that can use a axe, but still. All right, let's talk to these. Destroy the barricade because you want to check if there's anything on the other side of the tunnel. You won't leave us to deal with our own. Okay.
I don't see what all the fuss is about.
I swear, the noise I heard.
Okay, well. Oh, look, it's rats. Just a bunch of plague rats. Neat. $14 mole rats. And they're all level 10. And they've got reinforcements inbound. I mean, mole rats are pretty easy, honestly. They're not the end of the world. I could find. Oh my god, there's so many though. Oh yeah, this should be fun. Do they have 122 health? What? Damage increased by 25% for each allied mole rat within 6 meters, and as long as this unit moves in darkness, they have brutality, otherwise they have fragility. Fuck, dude. And you got a wave of reinforcements. Got it. This is gonna be a little spicy. A little bit on the spicy side. I'm not too worried, but I am a little worried. I will not lie to you guys. I am a little worried. This is a little on the spooky side. Just a little spooky. Just a little bit. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna try to get these guys to stay back, and we're gonna wait, pray. They have so much movement. They have so much movement. What in the actual fuck is that movement? Hell yeah, Ted, you get those rats. How much movement you got? Oh my god, they have 16 meters of movement. Jesus Christ. Okay, well, at least I know that we're gonna have a tough time. Take that guy out. Take a step back. Give everyone riposte, because we're gonna fucking need it. This is gonna be brutal. Boom. Oh boy, we need AoEs bad. We need AoEs bad. Edric, you're fine. Roger, I don't want to use you yet. Romeo, I will use you. Then we're gonna move you back. We can move Roger on up. Right? Yeah, we can do that. We'll reload, get another shot in, get a kill in. That works. Just army of rats. Absolute massive ass army of rats. Mitra, nope. Osbius, nope. Edric, yeah, we can move Edric, that's fine. Okay, we are almost to the point where I want to use Arnius. but not quite to that point. We're gonna move Osbius way down here. Do some nice damage to various amounts of rats. Throw some daggers out and about. Throw a bomb for good measure. You never know. We'll move Osbius way back here again and wait for the rest of these rats to come up here and engage. Nope, still don't have time yet. That's still not what we're looking for. We'll get Mitra up here. And give everyone brutality. Then we're gonna wait. And now we move Arnius. We'll move Arnius right on up here. Get some fire going. Spread the fire. Also going to give everyone around us protection, because I should have done that earlier, but that's okay. And they go all the way up to Osbius, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. And it's spreading the fire because, yeah, that was a miscalculation on my part. That's okay. All right, how many reinforcements we got? We killed 5. Okay, and we get 4 back. Okay, that's honestly not the end of the world. We can definitely deal with that. All right. So what we can do is we can move Romeo up here. Get a kill on this guy. Oh, we got 2 that are behind us. That's rough. It's actually really bad. 3 behind us, 4 behind us. They all came in from behind. That's really bad, actually. Okay, cool. Well, at least now we know. Durful. Thank you. That was a very good shot. We can throw this. Just take that guy out. We probably didn't need to do that, honestly, but you know what? That's okay. And we'll move Durful back up here. No, maybe not. Move Durful over here next to Romeo. Generate a valor point. And okay, cool. These guys are on this side, so that's fine. It's on this side of this front line. We do want to get some people over here to help out Roger. Osbius can definitely come down here and at least spread a little bit of chaos, but these guys are within like walking distance of where we're at, right? So that's like the big thing. We're going to burn some valor points and get basically prepped and ready here for Wandrick to tank a hit. Hopefully they go for Wandrick. They probably won't, but they could. They definitely could. We're about to find out. Pop aim real quick. Shoot this guy. Get a free attack of opportunity in there. Hell yeah. Awesome. We're going to go ahead and reload. Get that crit. And then we get another shot in. We got another crit. Ooh, cool. Actually went pretty good. Move him right on up here. Get a valor point generated. Hopefully nobody dies. We're about to find out. Honestly, that was a pretty good shot. I'm A-okay with that. happening that way. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to come down here. We're going to use tactical slam on this guy. That'll lock him up. This guy already moved. This guy is not. I'm pretty sure this guy has, but I'm not entirely positive. Cool. They're going after Wandrick because I put the bait down here, which just works. All right, sweet. We absorbed all the incoming damage, which is exactly what I wanted him to do. And now we're going to come up here and just try to get some extra damage going. Give everyone Fury. We don't need it, but why not? It's basically free. Move Edric up here, do a shot in, take that guy out. We're not going to let them flee. We're just going to take them all out. Dash to get rid of poison. Take a step up here. Kill this one real quick. And then there was one. No, never mind. There's two. I lied. And then we watch a, what is this? Todd? Ted. Ted just comes up and takes him out. Cool. All in all, that really wasn't that bad. Roger's the only one that really took some damage, but none of it was really that bad. Oh, we need a torch to come in through here, huh? Okay. I think we can actually make a torch if we exit and just see what we got.
Oh, rats, thanks for checking.
Oh, we're in danger? No, that's great. Can I make a torch? I cannot make a torch. I have no wood. Well, we are in danger, but we're going to see how this goes. No whammies. Those are whammies. That is a lot of whammies. A very large amount of whammies. How scary are croc swine again? I don't even remember. Yep. You deal damage to the target and apply bleeding. If the target's already bleeding, they get poisoned. Well, that is pretty fucking rude. Unstoppable charge as well, and then Swamp Guardian. When this unit dies, a swarm of mosquitoes spawns. What in the actual fuck are croc swine? Bro, these things are... One, they are horrendous. These things are horrifying looking, right? And two, what the fuck? There's so many. There's so many. Oh my god. Why did we play region locked? Holy shit. Okay. And they're all level 11. Oh boy, we're outnumbered by 5. They're all higher leveled. They outlevel our strongest units by 2 and our weakest units by 4. They have a 50% level bonus on our weakest units, which means they have much more than 50% more stats. They probably have twice as many stats, if not more than that, than our weakest units, right? Romeo, you're level 7. 52, 42. You have 8 strength, 25 dex. Your main damage stat is 25, right? These guys are strength based. Let's just look. 27 strength. Okay, that's not too bad. 75 constitution. I mean, honestly, that's not the end of the world. How much damage you do? 14 to 19, but you apply bleed and poison, which is the kicker is the bleed and the poison. Ugh. Brother, ugh. Constitution at 21. 3 times as much HP, though. Don't worry. Don't freaking worry. Oh fuck, dude. Okay. We do not have the bulk to survive this fight. I'm gonna go off on a limb and say I don't think we can win this one. We have 0 valor points. We have everyone's fully healed and repaired right now. But mosquitoes, guys, mosquito swarms are also dumb. If anything, this fight is bullshit just because there's gonna be 14 fucking mosquito swarms, and I know we're only gonna kill like 3 or 4 at a time. So let's say we kill 3 in 1 round. That's 3 mosquito swarms. Let's say it takes us 5 rounds to kill everybody. The first round, you get to deal with 3 mosquito swarms. The second round, 6, and then 9, then 12, and then eventually we kill the last of them, right? Mosquito swarms do so much damage too, and they just teleport to you, and having to avoid them and everything. I just don't want to deal with this shit. We're gonna take so much damage. Everyone's fucked up. I'm glad that we made a bunch of meds just so we could burn through them all instantly. Do I even have any meds left over after that? I have 2 cure for the plagues. And we have 6 medicine. Okay, well, that's the good news, is we do have some meds, and we do have some happiness still, surprisingly. Don't know how people are happy after how I've been fucking taking them through hell and back. This is literally, so just so everyone has an idea, Ludern is literally the Vietnam of Wartales. That is the way I'm going to put this. This is the region that will give you PTSD. This is the region that is just complete fucking bullshit. And I will die by that. This is the worst freaking region out there. Oh, look, wood. We actually need this. We need a lot of wood. I wonder how we're doing on weight. I haven't been paying attention to that. I know we were kind of close when we got the spices from a while back, right? But I haven't been paying attention to it at all. So we're about to find out. Oh, we got like 40 pounds. It's fine. Alizarian powder, more Alizarian powder, more coal, okay. And hemp. We can always use some hemp. Anything else out and about here? Nope. Cool. I'm gonna take all of the resources that we can. If I remember correctly, this is like one of the trackers, like the legendary tool tree. Yeah, it is. Cool. This is important. This allows us to get war paint. Yes, war paint. I need to give you 20 dead bodies? Okay. Man, if only I haven't been eating them. I got 17 rats. Will that help? Does that you know, sweeten the deal at all? 17 dead rats? Okay, anything else here?
I'm still in I'm not your average.
And then we have a bear trap. Okay, is there anything else? No? Okay. Cursed Village of Circe. Okay, we are not doing a Cursed Village fight this stream. I am putting that out there right now. We are not doing a Cursed Village. I do not feel like getting my teeth kicked in and us having to level 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Level 11 bandits. 2 wrongdoers, 2 criminals, 2 hoodlums, 2 scoundrels, 2 marauders, 2 poachers. That's just a no for me. I will gladly give you guys money to fuck off. We should not be here, by the way, just so we're all tracking. I should not be here whatsoever, but we're coming here anyway because I want to look at Bione and cry. That is why I'm here. I am here to look at Bione and cry, and I'm also here to set up Python so I can get to Bione quicker. Veteran Roundel, nice. Hit pay them. I might fight Bione just for funsies. You never know, all right? I have done some dumb things before. It's entirely possible that we could come out with a W on one of these things. Possible. It's likely no, but it is possible. All right, guys, we're gonna send this, and we're just gonna take a look-see here. Maybe we are. Can I get up here? Thank you. Note, note real quick, just so everyone's tracking. I do not expect to win this fight. We're going in here as just to see what this, like, what kind of hell we're in for. All right. Bione has one of my favorite axes, though. Plague Ridden's eyes is different from the others afflicted. It chills your companion's souls. Level 11, Bione the Tracker. Tracker Bione. Master Tracker Bione. Okay. All right, let's double check. Oh, honestly, that's not the end of the world. The hardest part's going to be getting through all of her armor. Okay. So first things first, we have Hunt Strike. You deal 37 to 48 damage to the target and you gain 2 rage. Critical hit, you gain 2 more rage, right? Rage stacks up to 10. You can have up to 10 rage and that gives you a maximum of 50%. Rage used to stack indefinitely, so that's one of the reasons why I really liked Hunt Strike, but that's okay. Edric, sleep first. We don't need to sleep first. It's fine. As long as you have a little bit of a stamina, then you're okay. Crazed Scream cries out to a number of plague-ridden reinforcements equal to their Bione's panic, then removes all their applications. Okay. Disturbed Mind, damage reduced by 10% for each plague-ridden unit engaged in combat. Okay, so she does less damage when she has more plague-ridden, right? Glimmers of Mortality. Each time they take damage, this unit gains 1 application of Bione's panic. And then transformation. At 50% of their health, this unit transforms. The transform state is also kind of dumb. Plagued Organism. This unit has pyrophobia and poison damage restores their health instead. Cool. So we at least understand what the mechanics are. Bro, we have the wrong weapon on Osvius right now. Okay. Cool. So standard bullshit, right? That is what we have here, is standard bullshit. We have the potential to be able to tank through this for a while. Our biggest issue is going to come from how much damage we decide to do in one turn. But what we can do, right? What is entirely possible for us is for us to come up here. For example, with like Arnius, right? Arnius to come over here. Galvanize. Get us some extra, valor points. And protection. And we wait, right? We're going to see what Ted does. Ted's probably going to go up there and engage. Nope. Didn't have enough movement. Cool. Edric is now instead going to come up here, weaken, and then hit. It's going to give 2 stacks of Bione's panic. Bione does 1 damage. Gains 2 rage though, right? So here's where the hard part comes in. We really don't know if we want Bione to get more stacks because she's going to summon level 11 Plague Ridden, right? And only summoning 1 or 2 around isn't the end of the world. It's when she summons like 6, right? So you want to like hold off on doing a ton of bullshit. Because when she takes reflection damage, it's fine. Now we're gonna give everyone brutality, fury real quick, right? Edric can just sit here for a long time and he'll be fine. Oh man, dude. I have kind of messed myself up by not having anyone that is going to be able to engage these guys left over. but we'll figure it out. Well, she's actually doing a lot of damage to herself here as well. So that's kind of cool. Okay, we got one of the plague ridden down. This one's going to take a lot of just bonus damage, I guess. I am going to hit her real quick with some bleed. She did get a poison stack from that, which is unfortunate, but I think it's worthwhile for us to just get bleeding on her. We're going to move Osbius out of the way. Edric should be able to tank through this for a while, honestly. And yeah, we should be mostly okay. I just really hope Ted goes for this one. She has 2 stacks of Fear of the Plague. Okay. I need to get Wandrick up here. And then we're going to use Challenging Shout. Pull one of these guys up to us. It did not pull anybody. That is very unfortunate. So we're just going to hope here. Oh, you know what? I definitely should have gone here, but that's okay. That still works. Don't. Please go for the plague ridden. Nope, you didn't. Oh, Ted. Ted. Well, so much for that. Okay, well, we don't have enough. That's going to be a bit of a problem, but you know what? We'll have to figure it out. We could come over here with Romeo and just knock this plague ridden further back and have them stuck, right? Now, the good news is Ted can't, I mean, not Ted, but Bion can't do any bonus damage right now. Right? So that's the cool thing. We'll give everyone back Fury again. That is a trap. What I was about to do with Mitra is definitely a trap. She's gonna summon way too many undead. If I don't, she just summoned 4, which is already way too many. Romeo's Pit Claw could. Yep, you are right. The problem is we don't have enough damage output to do anything, right? Damage reduced by 10% for each plague ridden currently in the fight. Unit in the fight. And then if we damage is reduced by 10% for each plague ridden unit engaged in combat. Okay. I don't know if that means that she does 50% less damage. What does this do? I don't even know at this point. But basically we are not in a good spot, right? That's essentially what's going on at this point. Is holy shit, we may be in trouble. What I will do is try to get some damage going, and you know. And only 38 damage. That really wasn't worth it. That was not worth generating a new unit for. That's okay. We will be fine. Eventually. Okay. What we are going to do is we will move Osbius up here. I'm going to get some Rain of Daggers action going. Just try to apply a nice little layer of damage to all these guys. It's not going to be a lot or anything, but anything that we can do. And then we are going to throw a hand bomb right here. Hit 3 of them. It will give a stack to Bion, but that's okay. It does a help out a little bit as well. Only 11 damage on the spear throw. Not worth it. Okay. Arnius, I do want you to essentially set fire to her, but we need to get Ted unengaged as well. And Ted will not be engaged if we essentially use Edric as a taunt, which would be fine. I could set somebody on fire. Honestly, I could just set Ted on fire. Oh, I should probably refrain from doing that. This is going to be a terrible idea, but we're doing it. Fuck it. Might as well hit all 3 of them if we're going to do it like that. All right, and we are going to taunt, and we are going to hit, and she no longer has any guard or armor, right? Which is good. And she will take a decent amount of damage at this point, but I don't know if it's going to be enough, but we're going to have to try. At this point, we go for as much damage output as possible. And we try to get her to die before anything happens. That is what we're going to have to do. Okay, how much damage are you about to take, Bion? So you don't have to kill the rest of these guys. That's the cool thing. You don't have to kill all the Plague Ridden. You just have to kill Bion. 80 damage. Boom. We won. We should win. I wasn't even worried. What are you guys talking about? I can totally take out Bion on my first try under level to sell. No big deal, guys. We're fine. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Barely took any freaking damage. And now the hard part is us actually completing the rest of the region. We finally defeated a mighty opponent. Galvanize, celebrate, or capitalize. We're gonna galvanize. All right, Edric, you got yourself some extra aptitude points. Bump up that crit, homie. Edric has been our MVP, especially for killing bosses. Not gonna lie, he's a one hell of a spooky. One hell of a spooky. All right, well, we don't have to worry about Bion anymore. That was pretty easy. No big deal. Do it again then. Can't wait for the camp talk with Ted. Why'd you burn me with your sword, Arnie? Why did you set me on fire? Man, I fucking hate this. Run. Quicker. Quickly. 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 Should be a clan right up here. Hell yeah. We got ourselves the main clan. The Garusa clan. This is the place that we can build a travel post at. So I can get the fuck out of here. How much money does it cost? You know, I don't even care. Build it, please. Get me out of here. God, I hate Ludern. Okay. We have a tavern, we got a travel post, we got an apothecary, and we got a market. Right? So we can buy things, we can do some stuff, and we can, you know, fast travel out of here as well. Misty oil. We can't use Misty oil. Explosive oil. We can't use explosive oil. Both of these are oils we cannot use. Great. But what we can do is I can make more meds because we're running low on meds. I will say that right now. Very low on meds. We are out of comfrey. That is unfortunate. As much as I hate this area, it does look cool with the swamps. Yes, I will give you that, but this area sucks. Poultice. This mixture of herbs and viscous clay can stop bleeding. Oh, that's kind of cool. The fireproof ointment. Fireproof ointment's more fun. We can literally just set everyone on fire and be like, all right, well, everyone's immune to fire damage, but you'll still spread the fire damage, which is kind of fun. Oh, look, an informant. I really don't care about that. You collect the bounty. Thank you. We have a ton of hard missions because everything here is hard. Everything here is beyond the scope of our levels. Now, what we can do is we can the beast hunt, enter the wildlands of Briga to learn more. Okay, so we could go through here, right? It's right past Hangman's Tree. We actually walked there. Or near there. Okay, so we could go check out the beast hunt. I don't know what that is, right? We could continue going throughout Ludern. I do know that we can come back up here once we get more wood, right? Because that's what these guys need. These guys need wood. And now that we're actually at a travel post, we could pay some gold to get wood down here and it should be easy. But we just have to get there without running into a bunch of fights, right? But the next issue is that a lot of our fights at this point are going to be up against level 11 units, and not all of these fights are going to be easily winnable. And I know we've been, winning the fights currently, but that's not like, we've got a rusty crossbow on Roger here who's level 7. If we had Roger and Romeo and like Mitra and Durfel and all these guys were level 8. Oh, hey, Durfel's level 8. Okay, cool. So Durfel doesn't count. But if we had Roger, Mitra, and Romeo all level 8, I don't think I'd be as worried about it. And Romeo and Roger are making pretty decent progress right now because they're on the training dummy. And I feel like we'd be doing pretty decent too if we, got like Wandrick to level 10 so he could use the level 11 axe. And rotate him off of Splitter, potentially. Honestly, this would be really fun as a replacement for Splitter. This would be really cool. Yeah. And to be honest, Arnius probably needs a replacement for his sword at this point. Like, he's been using this. This is a level 5 sword. He's level 9. He could be wearing a level 10 weapon. So Arnius really doesn't do any damage. He's just kind of a beefy boy. Which makes a lot of sense. And Edric is doing a shit ton of damage right now with the studded pit mace, and that's just because it scales off of enemy HP. That's why Edric is our best DPS right now, is because Edric does % health damage, which is awesome. Go back to Arthas and let's recruit some ferocious animals. In the meantime, we can level up on the training dummy while hunting animals. Probably a good idea. Do you get XP from the pits? No, you do not. You do not get XP from the pits. But hunting animals, you know what? Hunting wild animals or ferocious animals and building up our little retinue is probably a good idea. Especially now that we've got some better collars and whatnot too. I think we do have a little bit of venison that we can actually, we have 2 venison. How much venison do we need for a bacon collar? Well, a singular bacon collar. Hey, look. Boom. Nailed it. We now have a bacon collar. See, yeah, that was pretty cool. We did things. Yeah. Collar of Solitude, bacon collar. We've got the juggler collar as well. I do like all of that, and we have devotion. Oh baby, we have devotion. This is my favorite axe. My favorite one-handed axe. This is the one I'm almost positive I have a one-handed berserker build that is built specifically off of devotion, because you gain 4 rage, which increases your damage output by 20% on like one attack, right? Which is awesome. But yeah, where did you get Edric's weapon from? That is from the pits, Sean. Edric's weapon is from the pits DLC, 100%. Okay. What else do we have here? The pan has a chance of increasing the amount of ore gathered. Okay, well that'd be kind of cool for Wandrick, yeah. But you've got the Saint Lenade's emblem. You know what? I think the ore is better. Edric has a handkerchief. Why are you a freaking thief? Why did I make you a thief? This makes no sense. This is terrible for you, but honestly, it's fine. You can be a bard. Yeah, hey, bard. Sure, why not? Does it matter? No, not at all. Bard. Bard do bard things. You can have this. Osbius. Oh my god. Osbius, you having a paralyzing oil would be amazing. That's what we're going to do. Elder Guard now has paralyzing oil as well as invigorating oil. It's actually really freaking good. And yes, we have hit the point where we can have 2 separate oils on our weapons, just in case anyone's wondering why. Because of all the fun things that happens when you do this stuff. But I'm already at max power and glory, so that stuff really doesn't matter. I do not have left-handed specialists. I did not grab long distance running. This probably should have grabbed, but it's fine. We are terrible at crime and chaos, evidently. We're not evil enough in this campaign. We'll have to fix that. And yeah, we're still working on mysteries and wisdom. Crime and chaos. What do I need to do here? Win a fight against the guard when your suspicion's over 400. Complete 5 assassination missions. Honestly, just do a ton of assassination missions and catch up to 10 rich caravan merchants in battle. Finish off 25 enemies with attacks from behind. Fence 10 item stacks. Win 5 fights against merchants. Send 5 people to jail. Win 5 fights against the guard. Win 5 ambushes. Accumulate 250 suspicion. Steal crowns worth of items. And pickpocket. So literally, and like unlock locks. So honestly, crime and chaos really isn't that bad. I just need to do it. If you were a companion, what would you set up be? 100%, I would be an archer. I don't know. I don't know. Personally, I would. I know some people will correlate me to being a spearman, like a halberdier, but that's just because of like one of my previous runs. My favorite unit type is well, on extreme, my favorite unit actually changes a bit. My favorite unit on extreme is 100% the protector, swordsman. When it comes down to non-extreme, my favorite unit would probably be a strategist, ranger. Now, for me personally, what do I envision myself as? I could see myself kind of as a strategist ranger, just thematically. But when push comes to shove, I would probably be, probably like a crossbowman, honestly. Maybe an archer, most likely a crossbowman. I wouldn't say like, and that's just like look at thinking of like how I am personally and whatnot. Now, if I could have a swordsman or a Now, if I could custom make a class or something like that, I would 100% have either spear and shield, or and have like a one-handed spear that had like a shield, or I would do a brute that has an axe or something like that. I have no idea what these guys are. Who are you guys? What are you? Oh, cure for the plague. Plague essence oil. Teaches you how to prepare plague essence oil 1. Damage dealt to plague units increased by 25%. Oh, okay, that's not terrible. And I can buy these, so I will gladly take those. Thank you. And you know what? I think Bruce had a great idea. I think we're gonna head back to Arthas. Hey, we're gonna head back to Arthas. We're gonna do a bunch of hunts. We're gonna keep Ted. Ted's a very expensive. He's very chunky. He requires a lot of food. But I think we do need to recoup a little bit. We did push into Ludern pretty well. We got a decent amount of everything unlocked, right? Like, well, not a lot of it unlocked, but we went all the way back here. We took out the roaming big baddie as well, right? So that's cool. Last stream we took out the champion of Ludern and got access to our thing, so we can actually, yeah, we can head all the way back to Arthas and, you know, just make sure that we're eating enough food, and we should be fine, right? Should be completely fine. And honestly, there may even be some stuff that we can do here, now that I'm thinking about it. Let's see if there's any, you know, like contracts that we can pick up, right? We have a bunch of contracts here. Stromcap is looking for 2 spices. I will accept the offer, and I'm going to immediately cancel it because I don't want to do trades. Trades are dumb. There's so much money in this freaking game that you can make, and you don't have to do trading. They definitely did a good enough job to where there's options for you to attempt to be able to do whatever you want to make money. But there's just definitely, especially with the freaking tavern DLC, but there's definitely options for you to be able to just make money upon money upon money with minimum effort. Especially with tavern, you're just like printing money. And once you stock up a ton of money in the tavern, then you're just looking at all this, like, right? Like, here, let's go to the tavern. How often do you guys see me pull money out of it? It's not often, right? And I literally just don't care about crowns. So if I go to the tavern real quick, I have 237,000 copper. Okay, to give you an idea of that, when this hits maximum inflation, you get 10 crowns for 100 copper. It's 10 to 1. Okay. So if you just hover over these last 2 digits, the maximum amount of money I can pull out of here is essentially 2,377 crowns, right? If I were to just take this all the way down to 0 and just go all the way down to 0, it's essentially what it is, right? Oh, my bad. It's 10, right? So it's actually 23,300 crowns. So I can literally just sit here and pull all this out. And you can see right here, I've pulled out 57,000 crowns already, right? And I have not messed with the tavern basically at all since we got it to the 2nd level of tavern. I just, you know, just sit here. You can spam click. Honestly, this is going to give me carpal tunnel if I do this for too long. So we'll just do it to what, 9 grand, 10 grand. We'll go up. We'll just top ourselves off at 10,000 real quick. And this is how easy it is for you to print money. This is, and this is not an exploit. This is straight up just how the game is. It's like, oh, hey, by the way, you have the tavern DLC. You can literally set this up to where it just auto generates, and you don't go through money quick enough. If you have a somewhat small squad that doesn't matter. And I can only imagine that the fief is going to be something similar. And honestly, I kind of welcome that because, you know, maybe the fief will be more fun and I'll be able to do something with it. Yeah, Shad, you are right. That is thousands. That was 23,000. Yeah, man. I'm bad at math. Okay, fine. So we're gonna go out here. We're gonna just take a little gander and see if there's any, you know, things that we can hunt. Do I have rope? Before I do any, I have 6 rope. That's plenty. That's enough for something, right? Wait, where are you at? You got any rope that you can make me? Rope? Rope? No rope. I don't have enough hemp. How do we not have hemp? You know what? We should also, one other very important thing that we should probably be doing that I have yet to do in this run, guys, is we need to actually care and do the Tomb of the Ancients. I have not been doing any Tomb of the Ancients. I have an experienced scholar that has literally only been leveling up based off of me or just having him sit there and look at a lectern. He hasn't been researching anything. We have 0 legendaries from any of this. It's really kind of dumb. Okay, we have a legate, sapper. It's the same thing on both sides. We got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. 9 on both sides. This one will be the easier one to take out, so we'll take care of these guys. Okay, and they all have units that protection brutality when their team's outnumbered. That's great. That's awful. Every time a unit ends their turn next to an ally, they gain deflection. Cool. That's gross. I don't like any of this. We have Wandrick and Roger way back here where I don't want them. Oh shit, that's an enemy duelist. I don't want to be near you either. Where are my allies at? Okay, you are friendly. Wandrick, cool. Oh, you're not an enemy. You're friendly as well. Got it. Can you reach anybody here? Cool. You must be so bored sitting there. Bro, he's just sitting there staring at this wooden little lectern menacingly. Just down there at the end of the road. He's just standing there menacingly. All right, we have an emissary over here. I don't even know how I want to engage this. It's just going to be interesting, to say the least. But let's have a little bit of fun. Let's have a little bit of fun. So I am just going to walk up here, throw a pumpkin, because, you know, that's what you do when you want to fight somebody. You just throw a pumpkin almost point blank into their face, and then you hit them with it. Get rid of your bonus real quick, buddy. I don't want to take a step back. All right. Okay, and then we go for a shot here. Ooh, we got a crit in, so we get a free reload. And last hit, and he's dead. We'll move Roger back here. Homie, what are you doing? This is a terrible idea for you, by the way. I'm not too worried about this fight. This fight's definitely nowhere near as scary as what the previous fights have been. He just wanted my autograph. I'm just gonna walk up to you, just stare at you real quick and say, no, don't think about moving. If you move, I'm gonna shoot. Meanwhile, clunk. And this poor guy is getting attacked by a bear. That's a terrible time to be. That's just awful. I kind of feel bad for him. Only kind of. And we're now galvanized. And we're doing damage, and we're having a ton of fun. This guy now has slowdown. I kind of feel bad for him. Kinda. I don't really want to do any of this other stuff that Osbius could do. It's all not really going to be worthwhile. So, yep. And we're just going to watch all these guys get hit with bleed. Yep. Bleed and slow down. Cool. Wandrick, you're going to come up here. You're just going to hit this guy really hard and give him some bloodshed, you know. Well, that was a whole lot of, like, nothing. All right. Oh, we get allied reinforcements? Oh, we really did not need that at all. I do not think we needed reinforcements at all. I think we had it under control. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be a little cocky and say I think we had it under control. But I'm not too sure that the sapper has it under control. That doesn't seem very smart to me. I think he could have done that one a little bit better. Okay, their emissary's dead. Legionnaire managed to hit the one guy that would have been nice to hit, like, in the wrong direction, so he didn't trigger the sapper's shot. Kind of dumb. It's like half the point of having a sapper is forcing them to shoot early. I may be able to trigger it for him, though. Yep. Boom. Cool. Now the sapper's shot is not wasted, which is very important to me. Not really, but I mean, it's always nice to be able to make sure that the sapper's shots are triggering when they're supposed to. And we're gonna watch Ted walk up and just like absolutely dumpster somebody as well. Do we have anyone else that has enough movement to actually get anywhere? I don't think so. I really don't think so. Osbius. You made one. Yo, what's up, Poison Gamer? How you doing, my man? Your opponents are demoralized and flee. No, they haven't learned their lesson yet. We're gonna run right on up here. I'm gonna throw a dagger. I'm gonna run all the way up here, and I'm gonna dunk on this guy because I can, which is cool and everything. But then I want more blood. I want both of these guys. Get a dagger and thrown. Boom. Osbius cleaned up shop. That's what, 4 kills. And hello, people. Yo, man. Welcome to the party. Bro, we got ourselves a new crossbow. Each round, the first time this unit deals damage to a unit engaged with an ally, they reload. War mechanism is great because that builds off of his ability of commanding shot. Oh, this is actually probably the best thing we could have gotten as loot. Oh my god, Roger, homie, it's the best thing since sliced bread, and it's got explosive oil, and since it came with explosive oil, it does not break our rules. I am perfectly okay with this. Roger just got a major upgrade. Here you go, Bruce. Thanks for the pointer of, you know, coming out here and doing stuff. And now we're gonna fight these guys again, and you'd be like, yo, you know what, I helped you boys out, and now I'm gonna take you out because I feel like you didn't need my help. This may actually be kind of a tough fight because they have reinforcements, but let's see. Oh dude, some of them are injured actually from being in the previous and we're at full HP. Cool.
Where are all of my units? Are they all just right here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Got it. Okay. What we are going to do, we're gonna move Ted over here. Wandrick, Edric. We have a lot of Ix, don't we? Arnius, I'm gonna have to move you up here, and we're gonna have to try to get a decent. Like right there would be okay. Right there would be okay. There, and then moving up to here, maybe. How much movement? You got 11 meters of movement. Okay. This could work still. Could also do this. Right. So do this, generate us a little bit of extra valor points, right? And then we have enough movement to get here, right? So then we want to find our stopping point. So right here is a good one. Give everyone protection. And then we finish the way all the way up here. And we get our hit in. Get this guy to where he has no armor now. And we have engaged. And the sapper is going to probably hit. Yep, that's fine. We'll be able to take care of the sapper pretty easily. Oh, Durfle's on the wrong side of the fucking map. Never mind. This may be fun. But we'll be fine. This should be, honestly, pretty okay. Okay, so we get a free reload from that. And then we get another reload because we just got a crit, right? So we get 3 shots in, and we don't have the reload skill, which is fine. But, I mean, 3 shots a turn? It really doesn't get much better than that, I'm gonna be honest. Like, that's pretty freaking sweet. Okay, I'm glad this guy, did something. So now I'm just gonna throw a pumpkin at him and kill him. And we're gonna move over here. And this is probably gonna suck, but we're gonna see what we can do. Oh no, we're in danger. Honestly, what I'll probably end up doing is just not fucking moving half these guys. Probably just will not move the guys. I moved to the wrong area. We want to do this. I definitely messed that up. That's okay. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, that did not go well for me at all. That is unfortunate. Give everyone fury real quick. You don't have that much movement, do you? Cool. Oh, cool. Osbius gets the tee off now. First and foremost, we're going to come up here and we're going to throw a bunch of daggers. Get some damage going. Once they got rid of the sapper, cone of control here, they instantly. Cool. That just means I get to dunk. That is exactly what that means. We'll throw some explosives. Get some damage and bleeding is applied. Walk up here. That might be enough. We're about to find out. Yep, it was enough. It did not kill. It did not trigger the re-frenzy though, which is unfortunate, but that's okay.
And that should be everyone's turn. Spared this emissary up here, but that's fine. And he's just gonna probably stab the bear. Yep. And then we have one more turn, which is Wandrick. Oh, this is gonna be fun. We'll hit this guy pretty hard. Oh yeah, that guy's basically dead. Actually, no, he is dead. We're ending that one. We're going to take a step up. We are going to give everyone extra inspiration and riposte. And we're just going to see how much damage. Oh, shit. We got reinforcements. That's unfortunate. So we have a sapper over here, and he's bleeding. This guy is poisoned. That guy's fine. This guy's fine. It's like all of them are ranged units, which is really weird, honestly. But we should be fine. Okay. So we're going to take a step up here. Do a ton of damage. And honestly, this should be fine. We have no melee units that got reinforced. Yeah, all of our melee units are basically up here. So Arnius is completely fine where he is, but I could move him up here to try and basically bolster these guys, make sure they don't have any extra targets. The bear doesn't get to actually fully engage, which is kind of sucks, but we should be fine. I am kind of worried about Ted dying to DOTs, and that is definitely something that is a potential for him, right? This guy only took 1 damage, but hey, now he's engaged, so that's fine. All right, we are going to shoot this sapper. Okay. And now what we're going to do is we are going to make Wandrick move. He's going to tank the shots. This guy's basically dead at this point. Generating our valor points back slowly but surely. Mitra could kill this sapper, could also kill this Leggett. And I think that is the play. This sapper's already moved. This Leggett has not. And I am kind of scared. Or rather, not, I wouldn't say scared. I am respectful of the amount of danger that we are in still. So this battle is essentially over, but I can't get too cocky, because if I do, is very much a possibility that we will lose a unit. And that is not a risk that I am willing to take, right? And then we get an extra reload, and then we shoot again. Get another shot in. That works. Cool. Okay, Romeo. Send you this way. Okay, Osbius got that proc to go. This guy's got 70 bloodshed, so he's basically dead. I am going to move Osbius right on top of this guy, so the throwing knife gets a kill. We are going to throw a bomb at this guy. And then I'm going to walk up behind this guy. And nope, that won't work. So we're just going to move Osbius here. Move Edric right on up here. Take out one of the emissaries. And we're going to let them go. Perfectly fine. Now we'll go ahead and loot everybody, prepare all of our stuff, and we just got 2 fights in, back to back. Easy peasy. Roger is getting close to level 8, right? As well as Romeo. And all things considered, it's not the end of the world. We're doing pretty good. Let's see here. We are basically on the mission to catch more Pokemon. We want more ferocious beast packs. That is what we are currently in Arthas for, and we're here to kind of just level. And since we don't have to necessarily do all the really dumb stuff where we're just hanging out in Stromcap and Tiltren fighting level 1s with like 3 guys, well, we're actually able to, you know, do a little bit more here. Let's go ahead. We do need to get a cook again. We need to get somebody like squared away as a cook, because that'll be pretty beneficial for us at this point. We are slowly going through all of our food. Why do I even do all the killing? You can teach, you can celebrate, or rejoice. You're going to teach everybody, and we leveled up Dark Steed, who is now level 9. 2 rolls into Constitution, which is perfect. Romeo and Roger are both pretty close. Romeo's getting really close to being level 8, which will be a fairly decent power spike for him. Remember, guys, level 8 is when you actually start getting some of those pretty decent power spikes, so that's something to always be on the lookout for. Level 8's when a lot of your builds come online fully. Oh, Romeo is supposed to be a huntsman, right? Yeah, cool. We'll do that real quick. And we will do 1 hunt, and then it's time for us to end the stream, my dudes. I will say that. We are slowly but sure. Oh, it's right up here. That's literally where he's at. He's right here. Right? You see him? It's just a singular bear. What level is it? It's only level 6? Damn, I was hoping it'd be a higher level. Did you work out how the best level up, bar the training dummy? How many do you have in your company / area? So I have not done the full math on that, but I will say that the amount of experience you get is slightly changed based off of level, but it's not worth the risk, right? And the economy wise isn't necessarily worth it. So running around with a single level 6 or 7 in a level 1 area gives you pretty easy XP, and it's really fast because you're just naturally running around killing everything like super quickly, right? So that's something to think about, is just like your play time as well. So you may have the same amount of fights, but they'll just end fairly quickly. Ferocious Bear, 492 HP. It has 2 stacks of poison. It does have Fury. And what we're going to do is we're just going to walk up to it, and we are going to engage it. This won't one-shot it, will it? No, it won't, but it sure will get close. Okay, how much rope do I actually need to capture this thing? Evidently more than what I've got, huh? I don't have enough rope. Okay, we needed more than 6. Noted. We need more than 6 rope. We probably need 8. Okay. Well, so much for that hunt. That's okay. Romeo, you got some professional experience. It's fine. It's not completely wasted. It's just mostly wasted. Okay, that's okay. Well, we that's so dumb. All right, guys. Well, we did do the hunt that I said we were going to do real quick. So we did it. We just didn't have enough rope, which kind of defeated the purpose of the hunt, but that's okay. I needed 10 rope. Okay, well, we're short about 4. We'll have to get more rope. Note to self, get more rope. Anyway, guys, that is all we have for the Extra Tuesday stream of the week. Reminder, I typically don't stream on Tuesdays. This is kind of just the makeup day for whenever I do end up missing a Friday. Had to miss a Friday, not last Friday, but the week before due to personal reasons. And there is a Friday coming up that I will also be missing here in about 3 weeks. I will be missing the first Friday of October as well. So I'll have to do another makeup stream for that one too. Anyway, guys, that is all I've got for tonight. We will be back on Friday with some. Let's do Battle Brothers. We'll do Battle Brothers. Doing back-to-back Wartale streams is fine, but I need change of scenery. We're gonna do Battle Brothers. So hope you all look forward to that. And if you don't, then I will catch you next time we do Wartales. And if you do, then I will catch you on Friday. And I hope you all have a great rest of your week. And I hope to see you all next time. Until then, have a good one.